Ladies and gentlemen, it was 2009. I was 21 years old back then, and me and my friends, after a sweaty game of football, soccer for you in the USA, and we were talking about the latest in Lost and Prison Break, and one of my friends just asked me, "Have you seen Grey's Anatomy?" And I told him, "No, haven't. Why would I ever do that to myself?" And he told me, "Nah, you should." Now, excuse my language and my English because it's my second language, but I'm gonna struggle this video, and hopefully, you understand what I mean by saying that I used to love Grey's Anatomy. I used to live in Grey's Anatomy. I did for a couple of years. And for no reason whatsoever, today I woke up and my ADHD brain decided, well, yeah, we're gonna remember a lot of Grey's Anatomy. For no reason, I do that, guys. If you have ADHD, you understand what I mean. So I kept thinking about it and played a little bit of Battle World, uploaded that, you guys can watch it, and then thought, what the hell? Yeah, I'm gonna start recording my thoughts. And if this video and those thoughts are coherent enough, you guys are already watching it on YouTube right now. And if not, then this video is living on my PC with hundreds of other pieces of content that will never see the light of day, well, until I pass away and my, well, inheritors decide to release it to the wild. But Grey's Anatomy, I watched that show at 2009. It was released at 2005, and I fell in love. Everything about it. Well, me and millions others. You guys can just write in Google Grey's Anatomy decline or decline to abyss or why Grey's Anatomy is what it is right now, and you can see the ratings going down like wing. This end. This gave me a question in my head. Here's the thing. I'm an engineer. I can argue forever. Should the man be the powerful figure in the story, or should the woman be the powerful figure in the story? And why Marvel movies centered around heroines and Captain Marvel and all of those girly figures never do the same success, nor never gain the same success as the original Marvel movies that were centered around men? And why Wonder Woman in all of its glory, and well, Gal Gadot, what should we say about Gal Gadot? But they never gain the massive success as the other men-led franchises. And why the women NBA isn't the same as men NBA? We can argue. I can argue. I'm not gonna argue. Because as an engineer, for me, it's about the results. So, this world that we live in right now, it has what? Over half of it are women and girls. My question, why aren't they keeping the show alive? Why, if every woman's dream is to be as powerful as Meredith Grey in its current form? I haven't seen Grey's Anatomy for the past 5 years, guys. No idea what's happening in that show. I left it for good and it's gonna rot, and I don't think I've ever going back for it. If I ever decided to watch Grey's Anatomy again, it's gonna be the first 5 seasons or something, and I'm gonna reminisce about the good old days. But again, I've seen it until Meredith became that almighty powerful figure, and everyone else was just worshipping her for her amazing, miraculous feats, and no one was interested. I've seen the show getting from one premiere spot on its channels that it was shown on, until it became just something that I keep. Before, it was recommended to me everywhere on the internet. So the moment that a new episode of Grey's Anatomy was released, you can easily get it everywhere on the internet. That's how the internet works. Until, for me, every Friday, I think it was the Fridays when I've seen it on the internet, I start looking for it, and it became harder and harder until it became something niche, something that only the hardcore fans are looking for. And alright, those are the facts. So, I said in the previous ranting video, if you guys saw that this world that we live in, it doesn't matter if you think something is right or wrong if you don't have the power to do it. You can think and become the most moral person ever, but if you don't have the power to either convince something of that, or actually protect that ethical side of yours, it doesn't matter. Right now, Shonda Rhimes is one of the most powerful figures in the industry, I believe. That's why she can produce those shows and she can keep churning out those ideas that a woman is complete without ever needing a man, and a woman can never need a man even for sexual needs because, well, you know. But here are the results. No one is caring, no one is watching. Yeah? And my question now, which I leave you is, because yeah, I'm not gonna make that into a long video. What do we do after that? So yeah, first question, why do you think that? And second question, what will happen? Because no one will ever keep spending money just to prove their thoughts if they can't get more money in. So what do you think the industry, the woke industry, is gonna do? The mass audience has already proved we don't care for woke. Yeah? I think, because here we see on the internet, the ratings don't lie. So what will happen? Here is my theory, and you guys can let me know if I'm right or wrong. I think that there is gonna be another trend, an anti-woke trend, where shows like the early Grey's Anatomy will be produced again, just to get enough money in the pockets of those who would like to push another woke idea in, and it will keep going like that. We're gonna appeal for the mass audiences by giving them what they want. Get enough money in, then try to inject more woke ideas in. And my question is not about whether the woke ideas are right or wrong. This is not what I'm saying. I'm saying is, at a certain point, will the woke become the norm that we won't even remember how it used to be? Because we are the mass audience, aren't we? I've watched Grey's Anatomy back at 2005, back at 2009. But my question, if we went back 50 years ago, 60 years ago, what was the norm back then? And this is a more important question. Who decides? Who decides what the norm should be, guys? Because if money decides what the norm should be, because this is it, you can't produce something without money. Back then, right now the internet has changed that. Right now the internet, me at my office here, with just a tiny webcam, and I can produce a piece of content like that. And if a couple of guys see it and decide, yeah, we like that, they're gonna share it. And if not, no one will ever know. So I keep thinking that question. And I'm just putting this video out there, not as a statement, not as an educational thingy, no, it's just a question. Multiple questions. Number one, why do you think Grey's Anatomy is as it is right now? If it has deep pockets behind it. Number two, what do you think the norm is gonna be 30 years from now? And why? Yeah, those are the two questions that I just found my brain thinking about, and this happens a lot. So I think I might upload that video. I think. Let me know what you think. See ya.